more plays and things of that nature, then more conditioning, then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all-out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap. Does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a three, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, Coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Play tough! Ah, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that! Bang that!
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, Coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second-rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can, and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's up?
Xander, I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Marks with the ball. Pass to Lambert.
Just 5 on the clock.
Here's Marchand. It's hauled in by Paris. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Wasted no time on that one.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Right side Marks. Pass through Marchand. Marks.
They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. And his agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Even against close coverage, Zadirko can be effective inside.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
The rebound by Zadirko.
He's got a great stroke, but that almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
That shot off. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Pass to Lambert. Kick out to Chauvet.
Seeks the triple.
Well, out here in Europe, there are no shortage of sharpshooters. Chauvet showing off his long-range talent.
Now, something that's interesting when you kind of think about it is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's Chauvet. An open look for Marks. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
What a shot by Marks. That's a tough one to judge, and he nailed it.
Nash.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Here's Chauvet. Pass to Peltier.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside.
Nash.
And that one's good.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Here's Ahern.
And he banks in the layup.
It's good to see Ahern being assertive inside. He's got a good sense for when he wants to score.
Pass to Peltier.
Fader on the way.
Offensive board.
The shot misses.
Harris with the lead.
Here's the 3. Not that time. It's off. And he is 3 for 7.
Left side Marks.
Shot to stop the run. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
Here's Zadirko, and he lays it straight in.
He can time his passes so perfectly. What an assist.
And there with the ball. Marshall outside.
To the middle. Good from Lambert.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 2. And the second quarter is on the way when we return.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
And that one misses.
Pass to Portier.
Nash knocks down the 3 ball.
The defense has to be aware of where MP... at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
To the paint. And the jam by Lambert.
He made that pass to a spot and let his teammate run right into it.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Dior with the screen. Outside for Illich. Another 3 for Paris.
How to defend this shot at Illich? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position. And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He could spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Covering. Nash. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Here's Marchand. And it's out of bounds. Nanterre able to retain possession here. Here's Chauvet.
Over Zadirko.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre. Ahern, guarded by Lambert.
Zadirko, good.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko could be a wrecking ball in close.
Outside Chauvet.
Down low.
Here's Lambert. And Lambert with the slam. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Outside Chauvet. All for 3.
That one doesn't drop.
Nash. Chauvet covering. Pass to Ahern. Nash. Over Chauvet. And it's Nanterre with the rebound.
Fires from the corner.
And Illich pulls it down. Nash. Chauvet covering. Outside Dumont.
No good with the triple.
Nanterre trailing here. Here's Marchand. And Marchand with the stuff.
Elevation. Marchand does that with the best of them.
Screen by Illich. Pass to Dumont. Nash. Chauvet covering.
Good on the three-point shot.
Now here's Marchand. Marks for three.
That one is off. And we finished one half of play.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, that there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Paris with the lead. Pass to Illich. Nash. Over Chauvet. And Lambert pulls it down.
Well, if the shot's not there for you, you've got to be the guy to recognize that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset was there, but that was not a good shot. I don't care how you look at it. Don't take your eyes off him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Nash. Chauvet covering. Back to Dumont. The shot is good off the assist from Zubirko.
So the captain of the Paris FC group, methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Pass to Lambert.
Lays it up and banks it in.
We're seeing a big night from Lambert. With every bucket, that draft stock goes up. The combination of size and shooting is tantalizing.
Now here's Ahern.
To the left side wing.
Nash. And Paris, another triple.
That's a layup for him. So wide open.
And Nanterre lead with possession.
9-point game.
Pass to Peltier.
To the inside.
A kick out to Chauvet.
Clock at 6.
It's called in by Paris.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Screen by Lambert.
To the paint. And it's good for his 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Look at the vision. Chauvet sees everything.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And Ahern gets it to go.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Outside Marks. Chauvet
tries to save it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Well, we heard scouts were here to see what Lambert could do, but MP is certainly making a case for himself.
Most people thought Lambert would be running away with this game, but MP is letting those NBA scouts know Lambert is not the only player they should be paying attention to.
Offensive rebound. Marks for three.
Yeah, that shot is off. Comes up empty for the second time this game, and he's 4 for 6. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Mark's no good. Ahern outside. Nash.
Inside.
Here's the Fjord. And it's hauled in by Cat. Nanterre with the ball.
They trail by 18.
Gerard.
They can't stop the run with that one.
This should be the last possession of the quarter.
If their clock management is good, it will be.
No matter who starts the break, he's usually the one who finishes it.
Yeah, I just love watching him just attack the rim at full speed like that.
Yeah, get him in the dunk contest.
Now Marks.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this 4th quarter going.
Both teams changing it up here. To the wing on the left. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Here's Chauvet. And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
Nash. Misses off the right iron.
And Nanterre has possession. Peltier outside.
Buries it from three-point range.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch.
Count that one.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
But just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight. A 1-2 punch right there. Nice steal and some elevation on the jam.
Yeah, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play on defense.
An easy basket, too.
Man, my old coaches would be so proud. I mean, that's the importance of great on-the-ball defense being showcased there.
And Chauvet missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
Outside Dumont.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Nash.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. MP was thinking, I got this.
Now here's Marchand. Defended by Elich. Marks for 3.
The rebound by Zadirko. The three-pointer, no good.
Peltier outside. They double him with Dumont. Here's Chauvet. Kept alive by Nanterre. Peltier outside. Nanterre lead again, can't hit. Here's Paris.
Out to the left wing. To the wing, right side.
And the ball out of play. Nanterre will have it. Here's Bleu.
For 3. It's not going to go for him.
Nash. Good
good on the shot.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice going from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team could be young, but I think they've turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical, and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to okay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No, look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my follower?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. Mon fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. You, I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah. It'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Ledoux.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Ledoux, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Outside Vasseur. Pass to Ledoux. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Off target from three-point range.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
First quarter play, 1 minute played.
Pass to Vasseur. On the wing, Miller. Leduc.
The high post shot. It's some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes to the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
There's the triple.
It's hauled in by Paris. Nash. Lemieux grabs the miss. Outside Leduc. Miller outside. And it's Leduc with the three.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Nash.
Happy to see that one go for his second make in 5 attempts.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Oh, you look at the potential they do, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you can see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Drains the three-pointer.
And there's MP's competitive nature coming out. He just had to answer that last three.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
To the inside, Zadirko, and Dave Zadirko throws it down.
I like the play there from MP, showing off the high IQ.
Now here's Miller. Up top, Leduc.
Pass to Miller. Shoots the three. No good there.
And you look at the Strasburg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Just 5 to shoot. Zadirko, good.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Outside Leduc.
Miller.
Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. Zadirko a screen. Nash.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Pass to Leduc.
Can they get it? Hits the three-point bomb.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And here's Illich. Nash. Offensive board.
Zadirko, good.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Let's go. And that's not going to go. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. Leon. Now here's Leduc.
Fires the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Strasburg trailing.
Inside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
Now here's Vasseur.
Two minutes now played in this second quarter.
It's hauled in by Leduc.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say that was lower than low percentage.
No chance.
And we've seen MPs start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Here's Leon. Pass to Lemuel.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Nash. And Paris, another triple.
Yeah, that's just incredible ball handling by MP, pushing the defender off balance to create space for himself.
Screen by Lambert. Leduc for three. A rebound by Vasseur. Paris with the lead.
Here's the pick.
Nash.
Off target with the three.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Outside Leduc.
That shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
Nash. He's covered by Leduc. Nash.
Good on the three-point shot.
This is why you involve MP in screen and rolls. He just figures out ways to score in these sets.
Outside Vasseur. Leduc. Pass to Lemuel.
Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc.
Dumont with the steal.
To the paint. It's tipped.
Vasseur with the steal. Now Lambert.
To the middle.
Leduc gets the bucket.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Up in time. And he nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as he cans it at the buzzer.
Fantastic shot. Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 6. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players. Pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Nash. He's covered by LeDuc. Pass to the Fior.
For three.
It's hauled in by Paris. Nash.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Now Lemuel.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Banked in off the glass.
So the defense has to bring more effort against Bashir down there, or else he's going to just torch him inside.
Nash. He's covered by LeDuc. Wow, Elitch with the jam.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Which adds to their lead in spectacular fashion.
2 points the fancy way.
Yeah, the fancy way. I like the fancy way, right? Who doesn't? And that lead's only going to get bigger, though, if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Screen by Elitch.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
Back to LeDuc.
Miller sinks the triple.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
Nash. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Ledoux making it look easy.
Pass to Elitch. Nash. He's covered by LeDuc. Great lead that time from LeDuc.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Miller.
Now here's Roquefort.
Sadirko defending.
Here's Dumont.
And the layup is good.
Well, you see Dumont making things happen inside. He's the leader of this Paris FC team, and it's easy to see why.
Here's LeDuc. Miller for three. And that one comes off the assist by LeDuc.
And that'll tie this game up.
Now called Paris.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
You know, LeDuc and NP have each helped their teams so far, both so crucial to the outcome of this game.
Well, they got their fingerprints all over this one. Some great plays from both NP and LeDuc so far.
Now here's Lemuel.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. Miller. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Down low.
Fior with the screen.
From the arc, drops in the tray.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Strasburg trailing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Pass to Bellini. Out to Miller. Here's Leon. And another three for Strasburg.
He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass.
And
Nice assist.
he banks in the layup.
This guy, he has some impressive moves in his collection. That's a good one, but it's just one of many.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Now Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC Strasbourg Gossip Pro calling timeout.
Three from the inbound.
A rebound by Roquefort. You're inside. Elic is there. Back to Lemuel.
Pass to Miller. Clock at 6. To tie it up. And he drops that one in. And it's a tie ball.
Nice job coming up big for his team there. LeDuc proving he's a big-time player.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one.
Zadirko left side. Elic. Screen by Elic.
To the inside.
Three Zadirko. Strasbourg with the rebound. Right side LeDuc. Back to Miller. Pass to Roquefort. Lemuel. Miller for three.
A rebound by Zadirko.
Nash. He's covered by LeDuc.
Offensive rebound.
Nash.
Zadirko. Good.
That's a big moment. And the big man Zadirko took it head on.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Three Lemuel.
The rebound by Zadirko.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
Outside Lemuel. And LeDuc gets double teamed.
Monsieur for three. The shot, no good. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a little bit here.
Probably a smart move. Be calm, be patient.
Strasbourg gets the ball. And LeDuc gets double teamed. Back to Miller. Outside LeDuc.
And that misses. That would have put them up.
Here's Paris.
2-point game. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yeah, but they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Huge spot here for MP.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Strasbourg calls timeout.
They got two options. Take the three to tie it, or get a quick two-gun foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick two wouldn't be a bad call, but the foul has to come immediately after.
It has to come immediately. You cannot waste a second.
Here's LeDuc. To the wing on the left. The three. Can't get the three to fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
So when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over LeDuc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump LeDuc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Strasbourg Basket Pro wins the tip.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
And the basket by Ledoux.
Clean three-point shot from Ledoux. Focused and under control.
Zadirko a screen.
Inside. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And as you said, Ledoux, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Outside Illich.
Drills the three-pointer.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
To the paint.
Here's Roquefort.
Uses the glass to drop it in.
Putting that size to work in the painted area. Roquefort just going for it.
Nash. Strasbourg with the rebound. On the wing, Miller. Guarded by Dumont. Outside Ledoux. Kicks it out to Roquefort.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three is up.
And Illich pulls it down.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Zadirko outside. Nash. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Well, for a guy like an MP trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes, they'll go a long way.
Outside Ledoux. Pass to Lemieux.
Miller tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Fires from deep.
And they grab their own miss.
Zadirko, good.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there. Like, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you can see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Covered by Ledoux. And he's no good. And here's Strasbourg. Ledoux's got room.
And the baseline jumper, no good.
And it's Paris with the ball. Nash.
Off target from outside. Pass to Miller.
Back to this York.
Miller.
Guarded by Dumont.
Well, what a slam right there by Miller. The defense cannot allow Quentin to get that close to the bucket.
Paris trailing.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential.
Ahern outside. Nash.
For three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Now here's Ledoux.
The three ball. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Fires for three.
A rebound by Vasseur.
He's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
The way he's shooting the ball right now, yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind.
Leduc misses. Strasburg trailing. Lambert. He's covered by Leduc. The shot by Lambert, no good. Fortier outside. Pass to Blanchet.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Now here's Lambert, covered by Portier. Leon.
Looking to end his cold spell.
Leduc.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like...
Strasburg with the ball.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Zadirko, good.
Wow, Zadirko with 3 key words. Get off me.
Now here's Leduc.
D right on it. Takes the three.
They get the rebound. On there for three.
That one is off.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Softly drops in the floater.
Making a difficult shot look easy. Leduc has a great feel for when he should dial up the floater.
Nash. He's covered by Leduc.
To the middle.
And Ahern gets it to go.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and it'll go to the line.
That sends Leduc to the free throw line. It goes on Ahern.
Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
Zadirko a screen.
To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Strasburg with the ball. And here's Miller.
He's got 5.
Left side, Leduc.
Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Zadirko.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Leduc are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Outside Vasseur. Leduc. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
And they pick up 2. Two on the clock.
And Leduc puts it in.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here.
Strasburg Basket Pro ahead,
leading by a point. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. Here's Leduc. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe is a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Nash bangs home the trifecta.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Pass to Leduc. Lemoun. He's covered by Ahern.
Well, one thing I like about Lemoun is that he takes what's available. If the defense gives him an opportunity to dunk, he's going to take it.
Here's Paris. Nash. He's covered by Leduc. Nash. Out to Ahern. Moves over Lemoun. And Paris gets it back.
Shot clock at 5.
Nash. Some solid defense there from Roquefort. Leduc.
And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half.
Now Paris FC Basket with it.
Pass to Zadirko.
Nash.
And Paris, another triple.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
And the basket by Leduc.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Illich.
Beyond the arc. Yes, indeed, it is good. And that's his 8th against 14 attempts.
The answer 3 from MP. Listen, he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything. He is such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's Paris leading.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out to the left wing.
Again, it's Paris. Miller with the ball.
5 points in the game.
Pass to Leduc.
17-foot shot on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, playing with a high motor, the shooter kept the line, and he paid off.
Zadirko a screen. Nash. It's hauled in by Leduc. Roquefort in the post. Illich is there. And it's Paris with the ball.
They lead by 1.
A rebound by Vasseur.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
Yeah, he's got to use his head. That was a terrible choice for sure.
Low probability.
For the lead.
Again, Strasburg converting.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
Nash.
And that one good.
Here's Miller. You know, Leduc and MP have each helped their team so far, both so crucial to the outcome of this game.
Well, they got their fingerprints all over this one. Some great plays from both MP and Leduc so far.
Here's Leduc.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Pass to Dumal. Nash. Three-pointer Illich.
Good on the triple.
He's been key for them, the way he's distributed the ball.
No doubt, Tim. And when the offense runs through him, it's just such a smooth operation.
And it's so much fun to watch.
Outside Leduc. Roquefort. He's covered by Ahern. Back to Lemuel. Shoots over Illich.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
Paris FC basket ahead. Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC basket.
It's both teams making substitutions here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Jacks up a three.
Offensive rebound.
Zadirko, good.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Pass to Leduc. And Leduc gets double teamed. Here's Ropeford. Good work defensively by Elich. Nash.
No good from outside.
Now here's Vasseur.
Zadirko defending, and he comes up with the deuce.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him to the rim that well with a pass.
Covered by Leduc.
Good on the bucket.
This is why you involve MP in screen and rolls. He just figures out ways to score in these sets.
Here's Leduc.
That's short off the rim.
Outside Dumont. Nash. Defended by Miller. Back to Dumont. Nash. That one falls. Nice feed from Dumont.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Leduc misses. Here's Paris.
This is the most they've led by, 13 points. The second chance effort, Zadirko, good.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
He didn't get his hands up in time. They just weren't on the same page.
And it's Paris with the ball.
15-point game.
Outside Dumont. Ahern. Nash.
And the three off target.
Miller outside. Pass to Leduc. Lemoun.
Drills it from outside.
Total control on the long-range shot. Lemoun had it dialed in just how he likes it.
Rejected by Vasseur. Vasseur with the screen. Miller for three. And Elich pulls it down.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
And here's Ahern behind the arc. Miller pulls it in. Strasburg on offense.
Down by 12.
For three, Lemoun.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Nash.
Off target at the rim.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
That if you don't know about me, you're gonna find.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this is a game. You're a professional and you're paid a good salary, so you have to treat it with respect. But I'm at my best when I'm having fun. So that's what you saw. I need to play loose and free to help my team win.
Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love them. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. And he just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.